You thought you saw big before, but this time we're going overboard. 110 kgs. It's Craig Bulmer taking on Stu Gibson. I hope the ring can hold him. And here we go. It's big Craig Bulmer taking on Stu Gibson out of Contender Gym. 110 kgs. These boys ain't fooling around. Brought to you by Advanced Auto Solutions.
And I'll tell you what, I know Stu Gibson well. This is a great guy, so involved with the Contender Gym, and he's got his work cut out for him, meeting another fighter from Dungeon.
Yes.
The legendary Dungeon.
That's right, the Okinawan boxing team. And here we go. Two big men here. You know they got some monster firepower there. Big shots can be thrown here. A knockout can happen at any time. Stu Gibson taking a few shots there. Craig Bulmer, I like the stance. Very confident.
I'll tell you what, these are big guys, but they are moving in there in the ring.
Well, at least right now they are. See how long they keep that up.
I'll tell you what, though, these guys come from Contender and Dungeon. These are guys that, teams that produce well-conditioned athletes, whether they're heavyweights or lightweights. It doesn't matter.
Fair enough. Very early in the round here as these boys are setting up their strikes. Not a lot of wild striking here. Very smart fighting out of both competitors. Eston Sports Academy, you know everybody gets on their feet and gets excited when the big heavyweights come to play. I think that will never change in combat sports, Casey.
Absolutely.
Almost feels like the popularity of MMA and kickboxing and boxing goes as far as the heavyweight division.
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'll say this just in general. K1 has experienced an extreme resurgence over the last few years. Just
whoa, here we go, Casey.
Tremendous
action picking up here from Craig Bulmer. A lot of body kicks here. Nice roundhouses to the body from Craig Bulmer, but here comes Stu Gibson trying to come on. But continue your point, the resurgence.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, with K1, you do not get fighters laying on each other for extended periods of time. You see nonstop action in the center of the ring, and that's what the fans pay for.
Yeah, and they don't even get to.
Oh,
nice kick there.
Yeah, left head kick, very nice by Stu Gibson. Out of Team Contender.
That's right. Oh, there we go. Craig Bulmer trying to raise the roof here, get the crowd.
Oh, big shots by Bulmer.
Oh, man, he is right on target, and he is putting some serious hands on Stu Gibson right now. Stu Gibson very much still in this fight, but a little stunned, a little wobbly after that.
Well, Stu's got a great chin, but he's letting it raise in the air a little bit. When he pushes in with those punches, he needs to watch that, man, because I'm telling you right now, I can see Craig Bulmer. He's got some serious heat in those hands.
A little creative striking there from Stu Gibson. And that's going to be
whoa! Look at wow. Big flying left hook right at the bell.
And he got caught there right at the end as well. A little wobble here. Gary Bell is really going to have to get some good instruction here on Stu Gibson. But the thing is, these guys are having a blast. They're both smiling. They're talking to each other. They're getting the crowd into it. And you can't ask for much more out of these fighters right now, making an entertaining fight.
Not at all. And again, it's always fun when you see Team Contender and Dungeon go against each other, go up. Mano a mano, we know they produce tremendous athletes, and it's always fun to watch.
Along with MFA, those have been the teams that have really stuck out. Of course, Contender very much so with Gary Bell in charge of the promotion as well as the gym, and he continues to put great fighters on display here at his events.
Yeah, absolutely, and the word is he's taking this thing not only international or not only throughout the UK, but international, worldwide. Contender Promotions is growing at a tremendous rate.
What a great product it is. Here we go, round number 2, Casey. The big boys. What's going to happen in this one? Can Stu Gibson make a nice, valiant comeback? We've seen glimpses of it in round 1. It's another 3-minute round here, pro rules.
Ooh, big left kick coming from Stu Gibson, and he was countered with a big jab cross combination. He's really got to watch it there. He's really good mixing it up.
Bulmer is really strong inside with those counter punches, those short shots, and he's very accurate with it. pinpoint accuracy from Craig Balmer, something you don't see a lot of the time out of the big heavyweights, but he's been right on target the entire fight.
Well, and again, this is what we spoke about before. Stu Gibson really needs to go in and set up those kicks with his hands. Even if those hands don't land or land any kind of significant strikes, it's going to make Balmer respect him and allow Stu Gibson to perhaps set up those kicks.
Yep. And he's got great kicks. He really does. I mean, we've seen some great height out of those kicks as far as getting it up there for the head kicks. He could definitely do it. And it could change the course of this fight.
And you know, these fighters may not necessarily look the part, but looks can be deceiving, and they are deceiving in this case. These guys are tremendous athletes.
Here we go. Just about 2 minutes left here of round number 2. Stu Gibson looking to change the tide of this fight, which has clearly been with Craig Balmer thus far. The counterpunching has been fantastic out of Balmer. Like I said, creative strikes there, Casey, going with the side kick.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what,
Ooh,
Stu he's on the prowl, man. He's moving forward.
He just kind of leaves himself open at times. That's the problem. He gets real aggressive and he leaves himself open. Spinning back fist attempt. And that drew a smile and a laugh out of Craig Balmer.
Again, these guys having a great time. Here to fight, but gentlemen as always.
Here we may be having an earthquake, moving around a little bit. There we go. Craig Balmer stalking his opponent. Maybe all the laughs and the friendship are going out the window now. It looks like Craig Balmer's trying to put an end to the fight. We've seen that combination of kicks from Stu Gibson a few times tonight, and it never seems to work. Oh, there we go. He fakes the Superman punch. He gets caught for his efforts. You can't say that Stu Gibson is not exciting.
Okay, here we go.
Definitely putting on a show here for the crowd at the Essence Sports Academy. Advanced Auto Solutions, our great sponsor.
Stu's got to watch out for those hands.
Look at him, though. He's coming at it. He is definitely giving the effort, going after Craig Balmer. And sooner or later, one of those wild punches is going to hit, Casey.
Well, this is clinch time right here. These guys really have to come on strong and determine the winner here. When you start to get a little bit tired, that's when you start to question whether you really deserve to be in there or not.
I like the desperation, though, out of Stu Gibson. He ain't playing around. He's going right at it. He's not sitting back. He knows he has to go out and try to win this fight.
Heart of a warrior, family man, great dad. He brings it all to the table, man. And right here, he's making his family proud because he's fighting like a warrior.
Very nice round 2, you know, aggressive-wise. I mean, you got to give it to Stu Gibson from Contender. But I think Balmer just landed more shots. He was a little bit
more effective with his hands.
And, yeah, and with the counterpunching. Yeah, I mean, just a lot of missed opportunities from Stu Gibson. He threw a lot of strikes, but he didn't connect on too many of those. But he's definitely making for an exciting show, but I believe he's down 2 rounds. So round 3, he's going to have to really go after it, which should be no problem for Stu Gibson. Gary Bell, I'm guessing, doesn't have to say a whole lot. Just go out there and get him. What a fight here, 110 kgs. Doesn't get much better than the big heavies.
Packed house here in the Essence Sports Academy, as always.
Great atmosphere here, great atmosphere. They love the fighting.
You know, the last event, there were a few representatives of a very large European organization that came through. And they had actually been in London checking out a few events there the night before. And when they arrived in the Essence Sports Academy, they were stunned at the packed house and how the fans reacted to the fights. They'd never seen anything like it before.
Yeah.
And neither had I.
Here we go, round 3, Casey. Balmer, Gibson. Balmer taking his spot there in the middle of the ring. Oh, but here comes Stu Gibson. He wants it.
But big shots by Balmer. Oh, that was a hard shot. Stu Gibson took a hard shot there. Balmer all over him. But here comes Stu.
Wow, what What a melee we got going on here between Gibson and Balmer. For a second there, it looked like Balmer was going to put the fight away.
These guys are warriors. You said it in the first round. We'll find out how their cardio is. Once we get to the third round, we're finding out right now.
Pure adrenaline. Pure adrenaline right now. These guys
are all heart.
Every time Gibson gets tagged or Balmer gets tagged, it just lights a fire underneath them, and they come back hard.
Yeah, nobody's backing up here tonight.
And you almost want to believe that this is Balmer's fight, but
that could have been maybe a low shot here.
But it's not slowing these guys down. They don't need no break. Come on, Casey.
Here we go. Here comes Stu Gibson.
Landing a few body kicks, leg kicks to Balmer, and then we got the tie-up now where you're seeing where the cardio is starting to come into place here. The adrenaline has possibly gotten out of the body a little bit. Got about a minute and a half, about just half the round left.
Cyrus, this is not an easy spot to be in right here. These guys, the first thing that crosses your mind is questioning why you do this.
No doubt. Brad Conway looking on
here. The guts kick in, and you get the job done like these two men are doing.
With just 60 seconds left, just about a minute left, Casey, Stu Gibson is going to have to pour it on if he wants any chance to win this fight. Fighting with pure heart at this point is Stu Gibson. Now it's just about fighting with pride here.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Balmer landing a few significant strikes there. Good hands.
Ooh, there we go. Here comes Balmer once again. Any mistake that Stu Gibson makes, Balmer is there with the counter punching. This one's not over, ladies and gentlemen. All it takes is a few seconds, and we could have somebody on their back. Oh, nice setup there, body,
20
head.
seconds. What are we gonna have here? These guys are gonna leave it in the ring right now.
They're having fun. They're still having fun after all that punishment. After nearly 90 minutes of pure war, they're still smiling. You gotta love that. Oh, and there it is again. Balmer, with just a few seconds left, lands some shots, and that's it. It's gonna be unanimous. It's gonna go to Balmer, but what a performance for Stu Gibson. A lot of fun right there, Casey. Yeah, that was a great fight.
Mad respect for both of these fighters. Great fight.
Vance Auto Solutions, thanks for the big sponsor on this one. Let's wait for the decision. Waiting for official word here, but that was a fun fight, man. It was nonstop action. Something you expect to see from the lower weight classes.
That's what
these guys really never stop.
I'm extremely impressed that these guys pushed the pace throughout the entire 3 rounds. They never let up for one iota. This was outstanding, man. They definitely proved their craft here.
No doubt. Craig Balmer, no surprise. What a win. Absolutely dominated. But Stu Gibson hung in there and gave him a great fight. And I would love to see those two go at it again.